Hi guys. Wow, thank you so much for all of your questions. I mean, words can't describe how thankful I am for all of you. Every single one of your questions was prefaced with a beautiful personal message, and I can't tell you how much just all of you mean to me. I wish I could have answered every single question, but I have narrowed it down, so I'm just gonna begin. So from Facebook, Agatha LaFay said, "Hi Katie, I think you're an incredibly talented lyricist." Thank you. Do you have any lyrics you're most proud of? That's so hard to say. I'm writing all the time, so probably the more recent lyrics are just in the forefront of my mind. And I would say recently I wrote a song about just a toxic person and a toxic relationship, and I called it Dying Star. And just about someone that's just creating black holes in your life, which I really am proud of. I haven't released it yet, but I will. And any song with a universe or cosmos metaphor, I really love that. So, yeah. Fran Bullard on Facebook wrote, "I feel really inspired every time I hear your songs. Thank you for your talent." Oh. My question is, will we ever be able to hear the unreleased tracks from other sessions, like September Rain, I'm Stupid for You, Tangled? I can't wait to hear what's coming next. What Fran is referring to is a record that I did and have yet to put out. It was actually a retro project, and I will definitely put it out, and thank you for reminding me, Fran. Yeah, I will definitely put it out at some point after this current project's over, and maybe it'll be a different band name or something, but yes. Karis Mitar wrote, "I was about 12 years old when I first bought Because I Can. You were the first and foremost artist that ever touched me and inspired me to be the writer and musician I am today. The love and respect I have for you is beyond words. My question is, where did you record that album and how did that album come to fruition? I'm so thankful you did." First of all, Karis, the love and respect I have for you is beyond words. It goes both ways. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Because I Can came to fruition, mostly because I was being bullied, and I really needed, needed a productive outlet. And then all of the poems I was writing just naturally turned to song because I have a very musical family. And I recorded them in my backyard. So it was really, really natural, homegrown. It kind of just happened. It wasn't a forced thing at all. Christopher Michael Colston said, "I have so many questions I'd like to ask you. I've narrowed it down to 37 questions, not really. With all of the experiences and traveling you've done so far in your life and the many iconic people you've crossed paths with, have you ever considered putting all of that, I guess a retrospective of your life, on a DVD?" No, I haven't, and now I have, so thank you for suggesting that. I like to think of all of the very weird and colorful chapters I've had in my life so far as potential chapters in my future memoir, so maybe that memoir will just be a DVD one day. So yeah, definitely. That's actually a super awesome idea. Thank you. Steve Mena wrote, I love the song Snowflakes. What's the inspiration for it?" Thank you, first of all. Snowflakes was just really about growing up in Los Angeles, which was just a beautiful teacher because you grow up very, very fast, and it's about knowing that, you know, you shouldn't let people walk on you and you don't have to be like everyone else, pretty much. Patrick Duncan said, "Hi Katie, my question is, have you ever done any acting? If so, what did you do?" Patrick, yes. Yes, I have. I actually did acting before I did music. I was always in plays. I started the drama club at my school. I actually ended up owning a children's theater and teaching. So that's just another part of my life, for sure. I'm not currently doing any projects. I've been in a few student films and commercials. I was in my first commercial when I was 6 months old. How LA is that? I know. But yeah, definitely. Who knows what the future will bring. On Instagram, Anik said, Are you planning on doing any shows in the Netherlands? Yes. My sister lives in Amsterdam, and you guys, artistically, she blows me out of the water, and my dream is to do some sort of collaborative thing with her. She's a dancer, so look out for some cool projects in the future. Definitely, definitely. Zeph wrote on Instagram, what's your earliest memory? Just, it would be my mom singing, for sure, and my dad playing keyboards and me dancing, probably. Aw. At 111 Girl said, what's your fondest memory of the Because I Can era? And what's your favorite song to perform off of that album? Man, Because I Can just changed my life in every ways. The greatest gift was probably just, I was able to see almost every part of the world. I traveled so much because of those songs. And that was just the greatest teacher. To be able to tour and travel the world as a teenager was absolutely the best learning experience I've ever and probably will ever have. And the favorite song to perform? Probably Vacation, because I got to just rock out on guitar, and that was so fun for me. And on Twitter, Bree Mills said, how do you get through stage jitters, and when are you coming to Philly? I'll definitely be touring soon, so look out for that, and I'm sure we'll hit Philly. And stage jitters, man, I still get nervous, definitely. But then you're just sort of transported once you get on stage. I definitely have shows where after I don't even remember what happened. I just kind of black out on stage, which maybe isn't a good thing. But sometimes I'm totally present, and usually that's because I've done yoga before, and I also I'm an avid practitioner of TM, so I do transcendental meditation also before, and that's really, really helpful for stage fright. And Vic on Twitter said, if you could collaborate with one person, dead or alive, who would it be? Leonard Cohen. I mean, if I could sit in a room and write a song with Leonard Cohen, I would die. I would die a happy woman. There would be nothing else for me to learn. Yeah. God. Now I'm just thinking about writing a song with Leonard Cohen. And Vic also said, what's your songwriting process like? Well, it differs every time. Usually I write the lyrics first, and then I build a beat, or I find chords on guitar, and then I build a melody. But I usually start with a specific concept, and I will build a lyrical web around it, essentially. But it differs every time. I do sessions with a lot of people, and it's always fun to learn their ways and collaborate. It's a really interesting process. It's a really fun job, and I'm really thankful. And I'm really thankful for all of you. Thank you so much.